Hello.
Oh, hi.
So it's gonna be an interesting show today, folks. It's just me and John, and with us as always, Justin.
Yeah, we could. It wouldn't be just you and I. We would sit down and we would do this, but it wouldn't get recorded and there wouldn't be any video.
But it would look just like this. There'd still be a mic and headphones and everything.
That's it.
Just nobody pushes the red button.
No, nobody would hear or see it but us.
Someone would just open up a voice memo on their phone and set it in between.
That's it. Or we just like pass it back and forth.
Hell yeah, dude. I bought my wife one of those Osmo 3.
Oh, yeah.
things.
Dope camera.
Just set that up with the fucking mic on it and just be like, there you go. It's really impressive.
For like
Phenomenal
6 months, was like 2 clicks away from buying one.
We have one now, and what's super dope is like it's like this big.
Yeah.
Right? And you literally, to turn it on, you just flip the screen, and it flips the screen into portrait, and it turns it on, and then you just hit the button, and it starts recording. It's like there's no like boot up, wait, open this. Like it's just flip and go. And if you're wearing the lav mic for it, when you flip it on, it auto connects. So you can like we're going to the show of shows for Wargaming.
Right.
And we're going to record some stuff that's up there and interview some people and whatever. But it's one of those things that you can literally flip it open. It auto connects the mic. And so you could connect that mic to somebody, flip it on and interview them, and you're going to get perfect audio. That's just straight. It's a really impressive.
They're super. Like DJI, so years ago, GoPro, I was like, holy fuck. They figured it out. This is awesome. This is super cool. And then I remember I think this is DJI Action 3 maybe. This is years ago.
The only one thing I didn't like about that thing was the shape.
I was like, the Action 3 is super cool. You know, it's like GoPro, but like a little bit better.
Yeah.
And GoPro came out with some new stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's super nice. And then DJI is just like, cool, hold my beer. Mm-hmm. And then they just haven't stopped.
Well, and the thing is that DJI was, they were making drones.
Yeah.
So they already had this ability to make a small camera that looked good.
That good quality.
But more importantly, it was perfectly stable, and they perfected the gimbal thing to let your drone fly and never lose the shot. And then for what people wanted, they also made great subject tracking. So you can make that drone literally lock onto a subject and just follow it around.
But even all their audio stuff lately.
Yeah, but it's super smart because then they were just like, let's just take everything that's in the drone,
put it in a camera,
and we'll just put it on a stick. And you can just carry the stick around. And I think that probably came from when people were taking the Pro, and they were making those handles for it, so they could fire on the drone and just carry it on a handle and just use the camera off the drone. And I'm sure DJI saw people doing that, and we're just like, okay, well, we can just take away the drone piece and just give you the camera. And the batteries will be way smaller if we don't have to run a bunch of propellers.
Yeah.
But we really, really like it. It's remarkably affordable for what it is, though.
Yes.
Right.
So
I got a headline that I want to talk about. I saw this yesterday.
Please tell me it's the same headline that I'm thinking of, because I want to talk about it too.
Quadruple amputee professional cornhole player charged with murder after an alleged roadside killing. And this was a shooting, by the way.
Shot a person while driving a car.
I have so many questions.
He is also a national cornhole champion.
Yeah. So I've seen him. I've seen him like videos of him playing cornhole.
Yeah,
he's fucking good.
He's better than me.
Yeah,
and he has no hands.
None.
But it's a little funny to watch a beanbag throw a beanbag. Like it's.
But when I saw that headline yesterday, and I was like,
so
okay, hold on.
The first time I saw it, it wasn't. Because now, like, ESPN has picked this up, and a couple of it.
All
so
over.
We're on a bit of a delay here. So, but by the time ours comes out on this,
they probably
won't be relevant anymore.
But
but we have to talk about this. So the first one that I saw wasn't like ESPN or like whatever. It was on one of these just like aggregate sites that somebody runs.
I think I saw it on TMZ.
So it wasn't TMZ. It was like some thing like Newsbreak or some bullshit Facebook ad. And it was one of these headlines that I thought it was like an Onion article.
Same.
it was just like quadruple amputee professional cornhole player charged in a shooting murder. And I was like, there is not... You could not have paid me to predict the next word in that sentence.
We did a bingo card, and that is not on it. But yeah, the first paragraph, a professional cornhole player and quadruple amputee is facing murder charges after allegedly gunning down a man in Maryland this week.
How?
That's what I want to know.
Of course it was in Maryland.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's the home of Baltimore, so yeah.
Yeah.
We have
How did he hold it?
trained soldiers that we can't teach trigger control to. I've met them. I have met uniformed personnel that have no trigger control.
I have more information.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Tell me it's a home stock.
27-year-old Dayton Weber of La Plata, I guess, maybe, allegedly shot and killed a passenger in his vehicle following an argument on the evening of Sunday, March 22nd, according to the Charles County Sheriff's Office. Two individuals flagged down a La Plata police officer around 10:25 p.m., telling officers they were passengers riding in the back seat of Weber's vehicle. The witnesses said Weber fatally shot the front seat passenger, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells, twice in the head during an argument.
Damn, twice.
So double tap this fucker in the head while driving his vehicle
From 3 feet away.
with no hands.
Or feet.
Were the back passengers coated in blood?
Like,
because the inside of that car is going to look like the scene from Pulp Fiction.
I want to know, when they flagged down this officer and they were trying to explain what happened, I feel like it's like, let's see, with our listeners, Black Hawk Down, when the machine gunner shoots and the other guy fucking, it blew his eardrums. He's like, what? Ah!
It's just Archer, just mop.
That's it.
Mop. Twice. You fired it off. First off, I want to know how you fired the gun.
All I can think about right now.
Because driving the car with a nub, like, I think I could drive my truck like this.
I bet he's got like little things that he like slides his nubs. I think
he's got the sockets on
and it's like a socket, so he can.
Oh, like the wheel on an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does his pistol have one of those?
That's what I want to
know. Just like unnub and renub. like,
can we put him in a 3-gun competition? I just want to watch.
Because all I can imagine now is like, do you remember Hook with Robin Williams? When he's got like the baseball glove attachment and shit like that. Like,
so a preliminary investigation revealed Weber allegedly pulled the vehicle over and asked the passengers to help remove Wells from the vehicle, but the group of friends refused, got out of the car, and left the scene. I'll tell you what, if a quadruple amputee, if a guy with no arms and no legs just double tapped the dude in the passenger seat and pulled over and said, "Help me get this body out of the car," I'm probably going to help the dude get the body out of the car. Like, I just watched what you just did with no arms and no legs.
Right? To be like, that's a bad man. It's a bad man. I don't know, dude. I have some pretty fucking tight friends. John, I love you to death, but if I watch you double tap a man in the head in the front seat of your truck, I'm going to be like,
but help me get this body out.
I'm going to be like, tell you what. I didn't see anything.
Or hear anything.
But you're moving this motherfucker on your own. Because every time my fingertips touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. Guns that have her own.
So Weber, the cornhole champion, fled the area with Wells still in his car. Okay. 2 hours later, a Charlotte Hill resident called 911 to report a body in the yard. I have more questions.
Wait.
How did he get a body out of that vehicle and into somebody's front yard?
Power slide?
He just walked over, opened the door, walked back, grabbed the wheel.
Yeah, just
Paul Walker can do it. Why can't this guy?
Yeah, just whipped it out. Like, I don't.
That's crazy.
When I read it, all I could think was there was no way. Nobody saw
the
next part of the sentence.
Detectives subsequently located Weber seeking medical treatment at a nearby hospital and placed him under arrest following the release from care.
How did they cuff it?
A leash.
Straight jacket. That's it.
Like a harness? Like I don't
even know if a straight jacket would work. Yeah, he's got like one of the leash you put a toddler on. You strap around his shoulders, clip him in, hook him up. It's like to go.
It's like a
It's not like you can put ankle chains on him.
like luggage. Like, I don't
it's like a service dog vest. You just pick him up.
Pick him up. Just
The sheriff's office also has not specified exactly how the suspect Weber was able to fire a gun while at the wheel of his car.
That was my next line is officials
is
have not yet elaborated on how Weber was able to operate a vehicle or fire a weapon.
because this is some Scooby-Doo shit.
This
where
is
it's just like
I mean, I would imagine his defense lawyer be like, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you believe that this gentleman can pull a trigger on a firearm?
I only have one question for you.
How many fingers does he have?
Yeah. Mr. Weber, would you care to hold this firearm for me? I mean, OJ got off because he couldn't wear a glove. like I don't.
Who is OJ's attorney?
Fucking Johnny Cochran.
There we go. we need a Johnny Cochran-esque person for this case.
I don't think it takes much. I'll do it. Fuck.
Weber, hit us up.
Yeah. I don't fucking tossing a beanbag. Sure. He also puts his whole body into it. I don't know if you've ever seen a video.
Do it?
I don't know if you've ever seen him with the throw, but it's like
Yeah.
this full like hop thing that he's got going.
Oh no, boys, bad news. So apparently Dylan Weber has posted a video of him loading a firearm on YouTube.
Oh,
and
please
linked
hit
it.
Oh,
Does it show him shooting it too? How does this work?
Oh God. Oh,
he's chambered it.
Okay.
Oh, he's got little nubbins.
What?
wow.
Okay, I retract my prior statement.
Nope, he did it. He definitely did it.
No, he thought I could get away with it because he's got no hands.
This is just another case of you tattled on yourself by posting on social media.
See, this is why I don't post shit.
Now,
In all fairness, I'd ask him to fucking provide fingerprints. Like, I'd want basic forensic evidence. Swab my hands for gun residue.
That is the smallest.
I want to
finger
see him
ever
lock
did
the
see.
slide to the rear.
That's hilarious. He would have.
That's a Beretta M9.
Yep.
92 FS, but
Yep.
that's a long trigger pull for a man.
Do you
with no
think it was
fingers.
on accident and he was just carrying a 320?
No. Twice in the head?
Well, one might have been on purpose.
He was really mad at this dude, ND'd into his dome, and was like, well, fuck it. If I already put one in there.
I'm not going to lie. I almost respect the fact that this man was like, yo, you want to help me get this body out of here?
And then they were like, no, dude, we're good.
And he was like,
cool.
all right, go ahead and
Okay,
get out of
see
the
you
car.
guys later.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we were on the same page.
These professional athletes, man, there's just fucking
I thought it was just the football players that did the murder.
Yeah.
I didn't know cornhole players did it also.
fucking white people.
He's lucky to get shot by the cops and they came at him yelling, hands up, hands up.
So fucking, it's a weird world.
I got
is.
that notification from ESPN on my phone today.
I think
and I had to
sent
double take
you-
and was
I
like,
think I sent you an article about it.
Oh, did you?
On Facebook Messenger. I think I sent you it. I sent it to you because I was like, we have to talk about this. But then, yeah, I got an ESPN notification about it too. It's fucking wild. Absolutely wild.
That's hilarious that we all three, for I think the first time in this show's history, all came in here with the same obscure story. We're like, yeah, we're talking about this one.
There's another one that's not as fun.
There's
Man.
actually,
It happened in LaGuardia Airport. I think it was yesterday. And an Air Canada flight collided with a fire truck that was crossing the runway.
It was a taxiing aircraft, by the way.
No, it was landing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's like they tried to tell him to go around, but it's too late. Like there was one of those things where air traffic control, because I listened to the audio and I was like, oh, like that's bad. And essentially air traffic control gave the clearance for the landing and for the
fire truck to be on the runway,
across the runway, and then realized what was going on and was trying to get it to stop, but it was too late. Then it's recorded that he's like, I fucked up.
What? I made an oopsie.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like neither one of those vehicles is small. Like, how did neither one of the vehicles see the other vehicle?
So there's a video that's out there too. And it was one of those. It wasn't like the truck was there and the plane's coming in and they're like, oh no.
That perfect.
It was just like wham. And it was just like, oh shit. You know, plane's going 400 miles an hour. The fire truck's going like 12. Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
So 2 people died. There's a bunch that were injured. The people that died were the pilots.
Well, yeah, the whole front of that aircraft's gone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning and you feel so tired, you just feel sorry for yourself because you decided it would be a good idea to stay up till 3 a.m. just doom scrolling these nonsense trash platforms, just downloading this crap into your brain. Whoa. That was a close one. Almost got out of hand. Lucky for me, I have Gun Barrel Coffee. Gun Barrel Coffee is the go-to small batch roasted coffee for all of us. It's less acidic, which, trust me, after years of chow halls and MREs, we can appreciate. They're also veteran-owned and operated, bringing that dedication of service to each product that they make. Not to mention that they donate a portion of each bag sold back to veteran nonprofits, something we can all get behind. If you're having a medium roast kind of day, grab Cold Dead Hands. Maybe it's time for a little bit of darkness, all right? Check out Devil Dog. Coffee as black as a Marine soul. They also have their newest release, America 250's Birthday Blend, celebrating the birthday of this great nation, 250 years of awesomeness. And don't worry, they ship internationally, they ship domestically, no matter where you are in the world, every clime and place, they might say, you can get your coffee fix. Use that code FREEDOM to support our show and support this great company. So head over to gunbarrelcoffee.com/freedomfriends or click the link in our bio. You could use that code FREEDOM for 10% off your entire order over there. Again, that's code FREEDOM for 10% off your entire order. So grab a bag, fill your cup, and kick the day in the balls with Gun Barrel Coffee. It's damn good coffee for a damn good cause.
Yeah, they were trying.
They're yelling at him, stop, stop, stop.
But they were yelling stop as he was like at the end of the taxiway coming onto the runway. Like it was too late.
Jeez.
But yeah, so there's going to be a big investigation.
There's been all sorts of weird.
But it's all in the East Coast airports.
Yeah. All sorts of
New York. Yep. I'm just going to try not to fly through any of those.
Speaking of fucking weird air things. So my store's birthday party. We do every year, and we always throw a birthday party. We don't do like an anniversary thing. So, we've done the first anniversary we did essentially a super soft. It was the store's first birthday, and so everything was like a kid's first birthday. And then we did last year was a carnival, and this year we were looking at themes and stuff like that, and what we could get for decorations and blah 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 blah. And I think this year we're doing a tiki party.
Fuck yeah.
But I was looking at decorations and all that kind of stuff about
get on Temu for like $8.
what I could order. Well, that's what I landed on, right? So I started looking at like, well, I want to do like the grass skirt thing, like on the tables, and we always get a pint glass made, and that's easy, but all this other kind of stuff. And I couldn't believe how cheap some stuff was.
Yeah.
Like you can get balloons for like 6 cents a balloon.
Okay.
If you order like a pack of them, right?
Right.
Like one balloon is like 40 cents or something like that. But a single balloon is like 6 cents. So I started looking for custom stuff. So in typical internet rabbit hole fashion, I went and I Googled fucking custom balloons, or I think I put screen printed balloons, seeing if how much it would cost to get custom balloons done. And so it was showing me stuff, and then of course it's showing me like all the related searches and blah 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 blah. And this year is the anniversary of the Cleveland balloon release. The 40th anniversary of the Cleveland balloon release.
That was bad.
It was real bad. So it happened in 1986, and they released 1.5 million balloons in Cleveland to try and set this world record for the largest balloon release.
And nobody ever thought like
what it would do. It was bad. These balloons spread for like...
It shut down
multiple airports and like all of this kind of shit. And so I was reading about this thing, and it was talking about they sold sponsorship packages for balloons.
Okay.
And it was, I think it was $2 or $1 per every 2 balloons that you could sponsor. Right? So even at that rate, that's 50 cents a balloon. Now, obviously, this was 86. So obviously they're padding it for the rest of the logistics of
Balloon Fest 86.
Yeah. So obviously at 50 cents a balloon, they were padding it for whatever. So even if we go off that, how the fuck are balloons still 6 cents? And in 86, they were probably the same price.
Yeah.
Right? But the dollar is 200% growth since 86.
Right.
And I think I figured it out.
Yeah.
Balloons were built for inflation.
Yeah. That's true. You know?
You really took your time on that one. It's been a while since you put some effort in. I was getting worried you were getting lazy. Thank you for restoring my faith.
You're welcome.
The one part about that balloon release, I just looked it up just to make sure I didn't fuck it up.
Yeah, by the way, I didn't lie about this balloon release.
No, but the biggest part of it is there were 2 missing fishermen in Lake Erie, and it interrupted their search because it was so cold and bad weather. A lot of these balloons, and they're bright colored, landed in the lake, which are
like clothing.
And they also look like bright colored life vests that the fishermen were wearing. And I can't remember if they actually found those dudes alive or not, but yeah, it was a shit show. Yeah, it caused traffic accidents, shut down airports.
By the way, it really is the 40th anniversary of this fucking debacle.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Now we just have protests, man. We used to be a country where we just released a shit ton of balloons.
Yeah, but it also like killed like massive amounts of wildlife and like shut down fucking airports and shit. It was not good.
It looked wild. Like that first like bit of it when it's like swallowing up that building looks. So there was another video, but I was like, nah, I think that's AI. I think someone just used AI to recreate it. Nope.
Oh, okay. So those fishermen didn't make it. So
yeah,
there's a big lawsuit that happened afterwards. Damn. Yep. Yeah, I would have been fucking pissed. And the United Way was the organization behind it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this world record attempt, and it was supposed to go towards charity. But I think one of the releases didn't happen right. So they actually still didn't get the world record because not all the balloons released or some shit. Like it was goofy. But
so ICE is now working the airports.
I get to fly tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
The only thing I've seen so far is they're handing out bottles of water, which is hilarious. I think it's awesome because like a bottle of water in an airport is like $47.
Yeah.
So you have to go interact with ICE, and they're smiling, giving you water, essentially putting money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's well played.
You like me some good ice water.
I flew last week, and
You please go up to a fucking ICE officer tomorrow and be like, hey man, looking for some ice water.
Think I won't?
You absolutely
My flight is at 5:20 in the morning. That man is either going to be starting his shift or at the dead end of it.
Yep. And I bet either way he goes, nice.
Yeah, I flew last week, and it was a shit show.
But see, you had to go through Houston.
I got stuck in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, you start that story. I'm going to take a piss. Because I've heard this, so we'll discuss it.
Yeah. So I flew last week. I flew to Nicaragua. I went to go down to our factory to work on some new stuff for the future and to get all of our stuff ready and available and make sure production is going how it's supposed to go for the stuff that we need for our trade show next month. And thankfully, everything is on track. Everything's going how it's supposed to go, except for my fucking travel. I was supposed to land. I took off. I think I started in San Antonio Airport at 5:45 in the morning. I was supposed to fly to Houston, short layover, land in Managua, fly from Houston to Managua, land in Managua at 12:05 in the afternoon. So 5 minutes after, noon. I did not end up getting to Managua until Tuesday afternoon. Now, this was Monday morning when this started. And the delays were because it was windy in Houston. And the way that Houston Airport is set up, they have 2 runways that if there's a north wind, they completely shut it down. So it cuts their traffic in less than half. So they limited all air traffic in and out per hour, which had a ripple effect all across the country. And flights got canceled and nobody could get to gates because flights couldn't leave. And then pilots timed out and crew timed out. And I got stuck in Houston overnight with about, 10,000 other people.
Yeah. It was not a small shutdown.
Yeah. So I can just, call my airline and have them take care of, like a hotel voucher and stuff because they're very responsive, right? No, I didn't get a hold of anybody until the next morning. But anyways, made it out. Security at the TSA in San Antonio, there was me and one other person. So I didn't have an issue with that. Trying to get into Houston Airport on Tuesday morning after we left Monday night. Whole nother story. Thank God I have like global entry and pre-check and all that fucking shit because those lines were out the doors. It was insane. And it was funny because, and even like on my way back, we have to, because you clearing customs. So I landed in Houston and then I had to go pick my bag up, clear customs, and then go drop my bag and then go through security again, which I never understood that. Like, I already did this and I haven't left the fucking airport. So why do I got to go? Okay, whatever. I guess I'll go do all this shit again. In that line, thankfully I have clear as well. And so that clear allowed me to cut in front of about 700 people. It still took me an hour to go through customs and security to get back in the airport. But they're like, anybody have clear? And I'm like, sure. Does it get me there faster? He's like, yep. He's like, get out of the line, go over there, take the elevator upstairs, and then get in the line. Okay. So I went and did it. And then I saw the people that I just got in front of. And I was just like, oh, thanks, man. Like, fuck, that's cool. Y'all should get clear.
My only thing that's not bugging me about this trip is so we're on our way to Milwaukee tomorrow for this giant convention, but it's Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So I'm flying from San Antonio to Milwaukee, and
is it direct or do you have a layover?
I think I have a 40-minute layover in Dallas.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
But then coming back, it's the same thing. It's just reverse.
Yeah.
And so, actually, I take that back. I think my layover's in Detroit. So
Godspeed.
Yeah. I have to double check.
All right, guys, quick break in the episode to talk about Warfighter Tobacco. If you've listened to this show before, you know it's what we smoke. Every show. Warfighter is a veteran-owned and veteran-operated cigar company. You don't have to be a vet to smoke it. We welcome any red-blooded American. Whether you're kicking back, watching a mediocre podcast, or celebrating a victory in life, we have something for every occasion. So use code FTFO at checkout on your next order at warfightertobacco.com. That's code FTFO at checkout. Now let's get back to that shit show.
But my flight times out of San Antonio are ridiculously early. And it's ridiculously early on a Wednesday. So I'm not super worried about getting out of San Antonio.
Yeah. And it's not.
But I'm like, how many people are going to be flying out of Milwaukee?
You're right.
I mean, it's a big convention, but it's a wargaming convention. So it's big, but it's not like there's going to be 200,000 people.
No, you're going to have what?
Milwaukee.
Including vendors, probably 10 to 15, right? Maybe less.
It's like 40.
Really?
Oh, it's big.
Okay. Oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
No, this is the open to public one. Just kidding.
Yeah, this isn't the trade show.
Yeah,
This is the open to public one. But we're also leaving before the show's fully over. Like we're exiting early
Smart.
on purpose.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Milwaukee or gone through that airport. So I have.
Do you guys have time while you're there?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
There's been built-in
Time.
because there's places I want to go. Well, so we're staying at the Iron Horse.
Perfect.
Because so we're being flown up as guests of a company.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. But they were like, hey, pick where you want to stay and we'll just cover the bill. And I was like, okay. So we're staying at the Iron Horse because I was like, if I'm going to Milwaukee, there's places I'm going and you can't fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like
because I'm not going to go to Milwaukee just for that.
No. And trust me, this show is worth it, but it's Milwaukee. For those of you that don't know, Milwaukee is the home of Harley Davidson. And the Iron Horse is an independent hotel that is essentially built on the idea that this is Motorcycle City. Like it's like a lifestyle hotel.
Yeah.
And
not
it
that
is
kind of lifestyle.
not that kind of lifestyle, but it's like the bar in the lobby there's like a track bike, like one of the old tracker, woodboard tracker, like on the wall in the bar and shit like that. Like it's built for the ones that are kind of there on pilgrimage, I guess. But we are half a block from the Harley Museum.
Nice.
So
fuck yeah.
Yes, I'm going. And the boy's going. So I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take Jack too.
Didn't even know yet.
He doesn't know yet. I'm gonna take Jack to the Harley Museum and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's still some stuff in Milwaukee I want to do.
Awesome. Because I've never been up there yet. But I told you about a bike that you got to go look at while you're there.
Yeah, to try and
it's
photograph.
a specific color.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. It's just like, it's almost like a Tiffany blue, like a light kind of turquoise bluish color. A lot of the bikes, they were a blue and white paint scheme. And I don't know if it's due to lead paint or it's whatever they made that paint out of.
Yeah, it like doesn't photograph correctly.
It does not. The color you see with your eyes, you can take your phone and literally look at the bike and then put your phone in between your eyes and the bike and it changes the color of that blue. Never, even with film photography, not even digital shit, you can't capture the color of that bike other than in person. So fucking cool. Like I want one of those bikes so bad just so I can be like, go ahead, take a picture of it.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, you can't.
The bike will photograph. It's not like it disappears, but you can't.
No,
capture
but it's not
color.
the same color of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I won't have time for, and it's kind of frustrating, is that because we're there Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Is there's blocks of time that if you go to the museum, you can book and go do a tour of the factory, so that you can go and see the bikes all being put together, and you get to walk through like the QC section and stuff where they'll like show you tanks and shit where they're like, these didn't pass, like they'll never be on a bike.
Right. And you're like, what's wrong with it?
And you're trying to find what's wrong with it, and they're like, right here under magnifying, if you see, there's like, there's a subtle scratch or a subtle deformity in the paint, and they don't like blast the tank and redo it. They just
like, yeah, okay, next.
Yep. So it's
it'll cost them more and take too much time to redo it.
Yeah. So it's kind of neat. I'm hoping to get to spend some time over there and all that kind of stuff. So it's but more importantly is I'm there for Adepticon, which is it's the equivalent to SHOT Show for wargaming.
That's NRA, because it's open to the public. SHOT Show's industry only.
Yeah, because they're real good about making sure that nobody outside the industry gets into SHOT Show.
On the floor, they are.
Yeah. So, but it's
like we used to have to, with a gun store, we had to prove that, like Scott had to prove he was the owner of the gun store for them to, he's like, well, I've been doing this for 15 years. You make me do this every fucking year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to do it for PCA, and we just did it for Gamma. You have to so I maintain my membership now, so it's but if your membership ever lapse, you have to start the approval process all over.
Because we're Justin's first year for PCAs this year.
Oh, have fun, buddy.
And so I had to do the same shit. I had to, make to verify that he was an employee. And their PCA is getting strict this year.
Yeah.
Because so many shops were bringing customers
and friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's I got asked by a couple of people if I was going, and I was like, I'm not in the industry.
Yeah.
Like I'm friends with a lot of people in the industry, but I'm not in the industry, and I'm not cigar media. So I have no way to get into the show short of somebody fucking lying and letting me in.
Also, on my travels, I'm stuck in the Houston airport for what I thought was only going to be like 7 hours, 8 hours in between my flights, because I was supposed to be on a flight out Monday evening to Managua. That did not happen. But I'm sitting in one of the airport lounges and just chilling, waiting and waiting and waiting. And all of a sudden,
oh, that's always a good noise in an airport.
it went off for 45 minutes. I literally put my AirPods in, noise cancellation, just fucking sat there. And I was just waiting for somebody to come by. And I was just going to be
sir,
like,
you got to.
Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. The best fucking part is there was people that were sitting like around me in the at the lounge, and one of the ladies literally like they have like a little waiter, not really a waiter, but somebody that comes by like cleans up plates and if
it's
you need
just
a drink.
it's like
whatever.
a steward.
Yeah.
Were you at the Centurion?
Yeah.
The one in Houston's nice.
It's not bad.
The Atlanta one is gangster.
Oh, fucking A. They have the outdoor area, but they don't let you smoke in it. I was so mad.
But that.
But yeah, so this chick's just like, excuse me, sir. And he's like, oh, what can I get for you? And she's like, can you turn that off? And like, I almost wanted to be like, if there was a switch, he would have already flipped it. Like, it's a fucking fire alarm, lady.
There is, don't get me wrong, like, I can get into the Centurion lounges and stuff, and they're nice when you travel. It is a nice perk to, and it's not because like I'm worth any amount of money. I own a business, and so we have an
American Express.
I have an American Express card because of my business. It's not because it's just like, but when I travel, it's nice. It's a nice perk to be able to be like, well, I have this 4-hour layover.
No, I can go get a
instead of me
meal.
eating fucking Charlie subs and a Coke, I can go and get like real food, and they'll give you fucking old fashions or whatever while you're in there. Like, it's a nice perk. It's by no means free for anybody out there that also has an American Express. We have this thing called a membership fee, and that shit.
And you have to have there's a minimum yearly spend that you have to meet in order to get access.
And so it's not free, but it is nice if you travel a lot.
But for that annual membership fee, I'm eating 2 meals every time I go.
Fucking, you're bringing me an old fashioned
money.
Because shit, I think even the regular one is. The gold one, I think, is $400 a year.
Yeah, but you can only get into platinum or above.
No, I know. I'm just saying because we have both, and I did because I did it right. I got us the gold one first, and then waited for us to send the invite instead of applying. Which, by the way, if you're going to get an Amex, the way to actually do it is you apply for the regular one, the green one, get that one, wait for them to invite you, and they will invite you to the gold one because if you get that one, you'll get the point kicker for the invite.
Yep. And then
you wait and you'll get the points for every one. But if you start at the platinum one, you'll never get the invite for the lower card, so you don't get the point bonuses.
Credit's crazy.
It's Amex is like a whole system. Like you got to figure them out.
You do, absolutely do.
And
there's so many. They have so many programs that they don't advertise.
Yeah.
In that, like, you'll be on the phone with customer service and you ask them about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no problem. We can get you enrolled in that." And you're like, "How come it's not anywhere?"
Have you ever scrolled through the programs on just the app? When you log in to like check your balance or whatever, and you go to over like
I do it every month because they change.
Go to membership and you scroll through, and you can be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we were actually talking about it because I think I still have my Uber credit for this year because you get like a $60 or $80 Uber credit or whatever. And we were talking about for this flight, like, do we want to Uber or just go park the truck?
Right.
And I was like, we have a 5:20 flight.
I'm just driving.
I'm just going to get up. I'm going to drive my truck and park it. And then we don't get back till like midnight or something like that. And I'm like, fuck it. I think San Antonio parking is like
in the do the green lot, the economy lot.
Yeah, and I think it's like $18 a day or something.
Yeah, maybe less than that.
It's I'm like, fuck it, my truck can just live there for 4 days. Not like it's like because the Uber's going to cost me $25 there and $25 back
at least,
and then
hopefully the dude shows up.
Hopefully he shows up, and hopefully he like uses his air conditioning and doesn't a smoke-filled fucking Camry. And we're traveling with the baby, so that also gives me like his car seat, and all that kind of shit too. So,
so you guys get to early board. Is this the first flight that both of you guys are on with Jack?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I'm glad you sent Caitlin alone. Be like, figure it out, babe. Then we'll go
he
together
did great.
next one.
He, like she was sending me pictures and stuff, and he did fantastic. Like he didn't cry, didn't want. He got a little fussy when he woke up apparently at one point on the plane, but it was he can wake up in my bed and be mad. Like he just doesn't like waking up. Like every time he does it, I'm just like, same kid. Like I don't. But he doesn't. It's 0 to 100 instantly.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't even open his eyes. He wakes up and it's just. And I'm like, bro, like he's just mad that he had to come back to this world. I'm like, so then you go pick him up and he's instantly like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
we're good.
No, I like this.
Yeah,
this
so,
is bad.
My fellow freedom friends, I, a humble business owner, come to you once again, asking for your hard-earned dollars. As a lot of y'all know, I've launched a new project that I'm very, very proud of, Foundry Supply Co., and we're now live on Kickstarter. So I, like a good capitalist, am leaning into this media engine that we've built for the passionate following, for all of you out there, the ones that I proudly call the Freedom Nation. I'm just kidding. I made that last part up. So here's what we're asking for. The Kickstarter's live. If you can find a use for one of the most beautiful and well-produced neoprene mats out there, maybe you're a gamer like me. Maybe you need a safe place to take apart that pew-pew that do be sitting around. Maybe you just want to support one of your own as he tries to go out into that cold, dark world and find a little glimmer of light that is the American dream. I ask you to go hit that Kickstarter, give it a share, maybe give it a pledge, and who knows, maybe just for you freedom friends out there, if you hit me with that little tag on the note, put a little something extra in there for you, just as a thank you from me to you. So here's my challenge. Help me grow something as a group that we can all say we went out there and built something new together. From my family to my freedom family, we thank you for your support. Good night. God bless. But yeah, so she's flown with him. So we also know that his stroller and everything like survives being checked and stuff. But she was like, it was dope because she had a regular ticket.
Yeah.
And they were like, anybody flying with a stroller or a baby, you can board now. And so it was like,
thank you.
And so, and then her flights, one was kind of full, but the rest of them were, they weren't packed. And she was like, all the other passengers were super cool. And we're like, you know what? I'm just going to hop over and sit in that row so you can have the whole row with the baby and stuff like that. So
thanks.
Because he's small enough that we're flying in that like child on lap or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Like,
they used to do that when we used to fly with Kira, my service dog. And there's only one flight that it was completely packed. And they kind of fucked me. I had an aisle seat and they were like, our airline regulations don't allow you to sit in the aisle with the service dog. I'm like, that's funny. I've probably been on 24 flights with her. And yeah. And I was like, okay, fine. So where are you going to move me to? And they moved me to a window seat that on a completely full flight. And I was just like, okay, like she's not going to have an issue with it. I don't fucking care. So as soon as I sit down, I tell the person sitting in the center and I'm like, hey, sorry if she uses your foot as a pillow. Like it's going to happen. I hope your dog people.
I do like when they'll board people with service animals and they'll put them like on the seat that's at the like partition wall between
like the bulkhead,
first and like economy or whatever.
Just a little,
because you get that little bit of extra foot space, and I'm like, like fucking.
I was on a flight with Kira once, and somebody had their service mini horse on the flight.
That's when before they had defined all of this service animal shit. Yeah,
it was like, and now that like it was that mini horse, it was legit, like straight up was doing shit nonstop for that person. But it was so cool. Because, obviously we get off the plane and I'm waiting because I'm like, okay, for one, Kira needs to meet this horse. You know what I mean? And for 2, like, I have questions. And the person was super cool. And they were like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, I saw you guys sitting waiting. I just didn't, we stay in the back because it's a mini horse. And I'm like, oh, I understand.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. I mean, it was no bigger than the Great Dane.
Still,
but
it's a fucking horse.
Yeah. I was just like, how do you train the horse not to poop? Like,
yeah, it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Yeah, like
they just go.
Fucking, I'm really actually glad that Texas tightened up all of that fucking ESA shit.
It was really good for a while, and then it got way out of hand, and then now they're dialing
it back in. And oh my God, we had a dude walk into the bar, and he was in tube socks, a mini skirt, this ratty ass t-shirt.
The higher the socks, the downer the food.
This ratty ass t-shirt, hair was everywhere, hands were filthy, and he just had a dog on a leash. And he walked in and he walked up and he was like, I need to order things from the bar. And I was like, you can't have that dog in here. And he was like, okay, fine. I'll get the dog out here. Is there another bar in the mall? And I was like, another? Bro, do you know how weird it is that I have one? I'd
have been like, it's all the way on the other end upstairs.
I was like, and he left. And there's shit posted all over the mall now because it was getting out of hand. People were walking around with like parrots and snakes and shit. So now there's shit all over the wall that's like literally, unless you have an animal that actually provides a medical need, you can't have it.
When I was training Kira, when I was going through that whole process, the mall was actually one of my go-to places.
It's a great stress tester.
Because there's so much. You have elevators, escalators, you have stairs, you have stores, you have people, you have food. I mean, it's all under one roof.
Yep.
And we would go nonstop.
When I was training, not for service, but when I was doing like PSA and Schutzen and all that kind of stuff, Home Depot was my was my go-to
because it was noise and smells and everything.
And then random stuff getting slammed around for no reason, or like that wood saw would go off in the back, and depending on what side of the store you're on, smells changed. Everybody's walking around so it's and none of the traffic patterns are ever normalized consistent in there. Yeah, so it's. That was always my thing. And I think service animals are great. I hate this ESA shit because I have friends and know people that legitimately need their service animals.
Right.
And then these people that are just like, oh, I just want my pet with me. And I'm like, you're fucking this up for the people that actually need these animals.
Yeah.
You're making it hard for them.
Yeah.
Because you want to carry around Fluffy and no,
there's some that I see, and then they're these little fucking like 12-pound rat dogs.
Yep.
Like, this is my service dog. Like, okay. Like, I'm pretty aware of what different dogs can do for different people. So unless you have some like major medical issues where that dog is sensing something or smelling something,
sure. And some of them, there's some of the small dogs that can do some of the like the diabetic.
But if you have mobility issues and your service dog's a 12-pound dog, you're just gonna turn it into a pancake.
There was a guy, and I think he's passed because I haven't seen him in a couple of years. But there was a guy that used to walk the mall for health, and he had a Great Dane.
Yeah.
But the Great Dane, the harness was one of those ones that had the side handles,
so you can help get up.
So and I was like, this makes sense because the dude was tall.
Yeah.
Like he was an older gentleman, but he was probably 6'1".
Yeah.
He was a tall guy, frail, but tall. And I was like, yeah, if you're a fall risk,
right,
you need a dog that would be big enough to, and a lot of those dogs are trained to like, they'll either sit and then stand as you're trying to get up,
or they'll just post.
Or they'll post up so that they're just a base and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I mean is like that guy needs the animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The people that come in, like there was a dude that came in and he was trying to play in my store and had a pug in a vest. So I came in and the pug was under the table and I was like, sir, you can't have the animal in here. He's like, well, why not? And I was like, well, 1, I have a health certificate. Mm-hmm. So you can't have the animal in here. And 2, because I own this motherfucker and I said so.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, it's a service animal. And I was like, okay, what service does the animal provide?
Yep. That's about the only question you're allowed to ask.
And he was like, well, it's a service animal. And I was like, okay, what service does it provide? And what's its alert? So that if something happens,
we know.
I understand how to communicate with this animal so I can render aid. Well, he doesn't have an alert. And I was like, so it's not a service animal. He's like, well, I have the certificate. And he showed me this like doggy boot camp thing that he sent the dog through. And I was like, look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I was like, if you legitimately needed a service animal, you got bamboozled. The guy that sold you this thing, that however much money you spent on this thing, you went through an obedience course.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not a service animal. I can also tell by the fact that as soon as anybody walks around, that thing stands up and tries to walk at the new people and all that kind of stuff.
Like, ooh,
Certain
pay
service animals don't do that. And I was like, and you can't tell me what service it renders.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you have a well-behaved dog, but you can't have it in here.
Yep.
Like it's.
Yeah, there used to be like websites that you could just pay money and.
They just send you a certificate.
But the main one that they were doing was the emotional ESA, emotional support animal. And a lot of people were doing it because they had, like, say they lived in an apartment complex and there was a breed restriction. And they would go do that and be like, no, it's my emotional support animal. And that bypasses the breed restrictions.
That's every pet.
Yeah.
Every pet is an emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Like that's every pet.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm an emotional support animal to Mal.
I know I'm Caitlin's. And my dogs are dumber than a box of rocks, but I'd fucking call them emotional support.
One of them's smart.
One of them is smart.
The other one just runs laps.
Oh my God.
It's awesome. Because like she'll stop and come say hi. And be like, oh, hi. And be like, oh shit, I have to go do laps. Yep. And then like immediately just in the backyard. Oh my God. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I just watched a chick last week get kicked out of Target. Because I guess she walked in and she had some mutt.
Yeah.
It's just generic dog. It's like Justin's dog. Justin's dog is it's a dog. I don't.
Yep.
Like
she is.
She's a sweetheart. But
what's her name?
Baby.
But it's a dog.
We did the breed test and she's like 20% lab, pit, and
dog,
terrier. 20% of each, and then like other. Like it's
and then 1.2% sub-Saharan African.
exactly.
Yeah, she is a mutt.
Yeah, it's
sweetest little girl ever done.
She is, but she's just a dog.
Yeah,
and that's what this girl had. It was just a dog, and it had a vest on, and the vest literally said ESA on the side of it. And I was standing there. We were. I had to get Jack some stuff because babies just need stuff. And he outgrew his car seat, so I had to go get like a real car seat. Like he doesn't fit in his carrier anymore. And
I don't know if you're talking about dogs or babies at this point.
Yeah, right. And so we're walking through, and this manager came up and said, "Ma'am, you're going to have to remove that animal from the store." She's like, "Well, it's my emotional support animal." And this dude went, the state of Texas no longer recognizes emotional support animals. And if I have to call animal control, they're going to take it and you'll be charged with animal abuse, because that's how they've changed the law in Texas.
Damn.
They've changed it to where if you were trying to force these animals into this stuff that they are not trained to do,
wow,
you get charged with animal abuse for falsely putting forward a service animal.
That's crazy.
That's how they fixed it. And I was like, oh, I was about it when they did it. And I was like, fuck yes. Fuck these people. There's so many places you can take your dog. And I can tell you this, but you don't need it at Target. You're fine. Yeah. But
you should get an ESA like shirt or onesie for Jack.
ESJ.
The emotional support Jack.
Yeah.
I freak out if he's not around.
You get an ESJ, I'll get an ESB.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Strap him up.
Just strap him up.
We'll go get leashes for him.
I have that tack carrier thing that I have that has the Velcro plate on the front of it. I should just get a patch that sticks to it that just
emotional support, baby.
Yeah. So I'm taking that thing to Milwaukee because he's too funny when you stick him in that thing. Because
he's just like.
Well, because when he was tinier, you had to keep him. They have to face in. Now he's fucking massive. Right. So you just saw him over the weekend.
He can face out.
But he's funny when you walk around with the face out because he's just like. And then anytime he gets excited about anything, he just like starfishes. But he's like 24 pounds now or something. So he bounces like that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Because I'm not a big dude, but I don't care how big you are. If I took 25 pounds and strapped it to your chest and let it move around like a shake weight, you'd be like, God.
Like a shake weight.
So, but I'm excited about taking him up there because, man, nobody talks about the perk of having a baby. Everybody just moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is awesome.
Yep.
I mean, you can't be like, you can be an asshole, but you can't be an asshole that much. You can't just be like, no, get out of the way. Be like, sir, I have a baby.
Yeah. We my aunt is in the hospital and we went to go see her and there was a big old line to the elevators because like 2 of them were shut down and we walked up with Blakely and like a couple people walked in and one of the moms like stopped the next people coming in and like looked at us and waved us over and I was like, okay. Fucking hopped our ass on there. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's been out. Caitlin was telling me that when she traveled with Jack, because he was super calm and she just like had him on his seat and stuff. And apparently like a row back from her was a dad. And he got up and stopped everybody that was trying to rush out of the plane. It was like, you did great on the trip, Mom. Is this his first one? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, it's cool. I got it. Get all the stuff. And like stopped the plane exodus to let her get up and get the baby out and stuff. And I was like, man, it's guys like that restore my faith. Like, so it's pretty cool. He apparently loved the Centurion Lounge in Atlanta and was quite popular.
That one, that's my favorite. I remember the first time I went there.
Really good.
Oh my God.
And it makes sense because of how much it is such a massive international hub that that Centurion Lounge being kind of maxed out is.
And it's huge. It's probably 4 times as big as the one in Houston. At least.
The Dallas one's not bad. I just hate how buried it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It takes a minute to get.
Most of the time, whatever terminal you flew through, it's nowhere near where the fuck you just went through.
Yeah.
So, but man, this year's travel schedule is out of control.
Yours
is worse than mine, and I'm not looking forward to mine.
Mine's weird though. Like normally it's a lot of one type of travel for me. Like, oh, I got a lot of driving coming up, or I have a lot of flights coming up. This year, it's like I have a lot coming up.
There's just a lot moving, and I'm just like, okay.
And it's starting to get like my calendar's starting to stack, and I'm just like,
they're all work. We have one trip that's truly just pleasure, and it's still work.
It's still work. Speaking of that, we're going to talk after this about some details on that because I have some questions.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, Mal was actually talking to me about Christmas this year. I was like, wow, you're really trying to get ahead of the curve, huh? And she's like, well, what do you feel? How do you feel about just us going and doing a Christmas somewhere by ourselves?
We talked about it too.
Because last year we did Roatan with 10 people for, her family. And I was like, never again. Like, it was fun. We had a great time and it wasn't as chaotic as we thought, but like, you have 10 people with 10 different agendas.
Yep.
It's a pain. And, we just want to relax and chill. And
the 4 of us should just go to Branson, Missouri.
Well, I even told her, I was like, what if we just get like, what if we just go to like Fredericksburg? Like we were talking about doing Santa Fe again. I was like, yeah.
Fredericksburg during Christmas is actually gorgeous.
It's fucking awesome.
Because they go all out.
Yeah. They have a huge Christmas market and it's super nice. But yeah, so we're already starting some planning on that. I don't know how the extent. Half of me was like, let's go somewhere warm on a beach. And the other half of me was like, snow would be fucking nice.
I'm not going to like Caitlin and I we're talking about Christmas and stuff like that. And for years, we've always done the whole, like, everybody come over and we're going to do this big thing. And we like it.
The past 2 years, I haven't put up a tree because I haven't been here.
But now, like, we have so much going on this year and it's so busy. And Jack will be 16 months old at this upcoming Christmas.
Travel.
And so I'm like, man, do we go somewhere and like let him see snow and like somewhere that like decorates
so fun.
The whole 9 yards? Or like, like find one of these. It doesn't have to be 10 days, like just a
long weekend,
couple 4 days, whatever, and then just like let him see snow and decorations and all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be neat. Speaking of which, do you want to do a small motorcycle ride?
Well, when?
Pretty soon.
Okay.
We just need a week notice.
Where?
To Fredericksburg.
Oh, okay.
So I got an invite by Allstadt.
Oh,
that if I ride up there, we need a week notice. I ride up there and we show up and we give them our names and we get like VIP status where they feed us, private tour, private tasting, the whole 9 yards at the Allshat House in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, that's not a bad gig.
No.
And Mal's been on me about going on more rides. So yeah,
I'm just saying, I'd like to do it kind of quick because I'm trying to get a little bit more saddle time in to make sure that my setup is where I want it before we do.
Oh, I'm fucking sending it.
Before we do this big trip. I mean, if I don't, I'm still sending it. But
yeah. No, I need to.
My bike is dialed.
I need to adjust my clutch. I need to do a full service, all fluids. And I was gonna get a new tire, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll get a tire afterwards. I got plenty left.
Dude, let's just pick a day because I got to do all 3 sets of brake pads on mine.
Okay. I got to order my shit yet. So
but we'll roll them here.
Yeah.
We'll throw yours on the lift. I'll help you do the 3-hole. We'll get everything done. Then we'll throw mine up and swap everything out. And we'll just get both bikes squared away.
Yep.
It's not that either one of us can't do it. No, but an extra set of hands
and a lift.
Well, I have a lift, but I also have a bike on the lift.
That's what I mean. I have a bike on the lift right now too.
Yeah, but yours will roll down easier than the one that's currently on mine.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're just rambling.
I know, right?
Hold on, Jazz. You had a question from a listener who said was wondering if the mats would be able to be used for a gaming keyboard / mouse pad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's looking to get one.
So the one I'm going to recommend is it's actually kind of the right size. It's 22 by 30. So it's about the depth of.
That's also the one that I think we were recommending for
gun takes down and all that kind of stuff. So it's just shy of 2 feet, which is your average desk is. So go to playmats, and then all of them come in the size I'm talking about.
What would be a good one for keyboard? Let's see. Scroll down a little bit.
I think depending on the colorway that you have your gaming stuff set up, like Alien Shard, like Xenoshard.
Xenoshard would be good.
Xenoshard for a gaming setup.
Yeah.
If you click into that,
or even permafrost,
you'll find the 30 by 22.
Yeah.
But it's 22 inches deep, but it's 30 inches wide.
Yep.
And that'll cover the majority of your desk and act as a really good. Now that's a digital render, so the corners are a little bit rounded, and then it's obviously all stitched edge and everything. But it's
they're fucking nice.
They're nice and they're thick, so they're
with
how many
C's?
Two
but
C's.
Ours are they're actually a mil thicker than just about everybody else that's out there. But it really just depends on kind of the look you're going for. But I would say for a gaming setup, 22 by 30 is probably where I'd point you. Anything bigger than that, you're going to need a massive table that it has to be on. But 22 by 30 though I bet you this is probably about 24.
I think it is.
Across to the center point. So it'd be just shy of that. Matter of fact, I think
it's pretty close.
Do you remember that giant desk mat that I had from Razer? That big, huge black and green one that I had?
Yeah.
I think that one was probably about that size.
Yeah.
And it essentially just covers your whole desk. So your keyboard and mouse and everything just goes on the entire neoprene thing. And they're completely color fast. So the one I have on my desk is I'll just set my drink and stuff on it. And if it sweats,
too easy.
It's the
wetsuit.
It's literally always, but it works really well for it.
See, I couldn't have one of these that's like a little city. I'd get so squirreled and I'd start like putting my lighter and cutter and be like, ooh, it's driving down the road.
You walk into John's office, he's got Matchbox cars out. Just
mind your business.
But I would say for a gaming setup, 22 by 30, they'd be great for that. It really just depends on the pattern you like. Some of them are obviously very game oriented, but for those of you that have supported the Kickstarter, I really appreciate it. As of this recording, we're 80% funded. And we still have about half a campaign to go. So
almost there.
We're going to get there.
Oh, you got 15 days left. You're golden.
Yeah, we'll be all right. But things are looking good. And actually, in the interim, while this has all been going, we've done some quality improvements.
So when you guys are hearing this, they probably only have 8 or 10 days left.
We have about a week left, yeah.
So if you still want to support and you haven't yet, jump on over to Foundry Supply Co. social media or website. All the links are probably down below. And follow it to their Kickstarter. And if you guys want to support, jump on it.
And by the way, we can't change it now, but we are going to have a little bit of push on delivery I didn't start a war with Iran.
You sure?
So
I thought you
shipping
did.
shipping times, and you can vouch for this too. Shipping times, if you're coming from anything
On that side of the world.
on that side of the world, have been extended a couple weeks to get things
There's
through.
a slight delay.
There's a little bit of a delay. It's not going to be atrocious, but we are going to look at it. The fulfillment times are going to be a little longer because of there's some scuttlebutt going on with near some bodies of water that are kind of necessary for international trade.
Yeah.
So everybody's having to take the long way around.
There's a whole bunch. There's like 70 plus new dive sites that are going to be created soon. We just have to find them.
Largest man-made reef structure.
Yeah, we just got to find them and wait for all the contaminants to dissipate into the ocean because they're not doing any cleanup.
No.
Thankfully, I don't think Iran has any nuclear powered naval ships.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, you wouldn't have like a reactor leak. And I mean, the way that we control those is we literally flood them anyways. So
yeah, but it sure be fucking weird.
But they're not going to go bang.
Go diving, and then all of a sudden,
be like, it's
you're
really
like,
warm.
Wow, I got a real big spike in water temp right here.
Who peed?
Yeah, I'd be like, did you pee in my wetsuit?
Somebody shit my pants.
All right. Another quick shameless plug. It's taken me a year, but we finally got it done. The video that we shot from the Nicaragua trip last year, I finally got it done.
Yeah.
So we shot for 5 days. I think it was 5.
It's like this is way better than the video that I got after our deployment to Iraq, 0304, right? I spent just shy of 12 months in a foreign country shooting guns nonstop, and I got a 9-minute video. Well, this one is way better because we spent 5 days in Nicaragua at the factory, and I got a 14-minute video. I'm like, fuck yeah. I like
in all
these
fairness,
ratios.
Nobody was shooting at your camera guy.
Oh, that's why I got more.
Yeah, that's the coverage difference. Next time you take him
That
down,
makes sense.
fire rounds at him. See how much.
We'll see how long the video
your
is.
video.
Okay. I like, yeah.
But if you want to see me not get shot at, go to the Warfighter Tobacco main YouTube
Now
channel.
you have a reason to take me to Nicaragua.
To shoot at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way you can still be in frame.
Shooters shooting shooters. I love it.
New podcast.
It's okay. I've seen Jazz shoot a pistol.
I'm not Mikey.
We're going to find out.
Poor Mikey. He needs to go shoot in a competition with me not there just so he can be like, see? I really can do this.
Actually, I haven't shot in a while. I probably miss everything.
Good. I'm hoping for that.
I haven't fired much.
Well, we can't really travel with stuff, so it's only whatever we can get our hands on down there.
Oh, that's true.
Which the only firearm I've seen down there, besides like what the police carry, is it was a pump shotgun that the security guard in front of the Placencia factory was carrying, and this thing was like a polished stainless.
Was the breech open?
I don't even know if he had any rounds in it.
That's why I'm asking, because
that gun has been around for like 50 years.
They were all over El Salvador,
and it used to be blued.
They were. It was one of the weirdest interactions I had in El Salvador. So when I was in San Salvador, we found a Papa John's, and it was a 2-story Papa John's.
Okay.
And the population was there eating, and they were like dressed like they were out to dinner.
Huh.
And it was me and my camera guy, and we went, and we were in like pants and a t-shirt, and everybody's like dressed like they're going to dinner. And I usually eat on whatever the local food is, but my camera guy was a incredibly picky eater.
Yeah.
And so he was having a hard time. So at one point I was just like, let's make sure you at least get full, and we'll go eat pizza so you can. But there was a security guard there at the Papa John's with a pump action shotgun that was polished. And so my camera guy, who was never been around that, was like nervous as fuck. And I look over and the breach is wide open and there's not a single round in this motherfucker. And I was just like,
okay.
And then we went to an art market and there was 2 security guards at the art market. We were walking around and they both had Galeals.
Oh.
And I was like,
there we go.
the fuck's going down at the art market? This seems...
It's a little much, but okay.
I mean,
okay.
Shit. I mean, I guess if you just do area denial, then
Yeah.
you don't...
That's a show of force.
Like, I was like, this seems...
That's funny.
But yeah, if you ever get a chance to travel to countries that institute their own security, it is
It's so fun.
it's interesting. If you're used to a standard.
Right. Yep.
If then you go to these other countries and you're just like,
I was in the airport in Managua and I was one of the first through customs because I've done this before. I know how it works. Everyone's like, "Oh, I need to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Oh, thanks," and just straight to the line,
Yep.
you know. And so I get through and I was waiting, and so I'm standing there right by the bathrooms, and there was 2 police officers with dogs, and not like shepherds. Like
just
they
a
were,
dog.
no, they were probably a fruit dog, maybe a drug dog. I don't know, but
just a scent dog.
yeah. And then one Nicaraguan military guy, and he had like a lab kind of mix, beautiful dog. And anytime somebody went in the bathroom, they had an employee standing by the door, and as soon as that person would come out, the employee would go look in there and come back out, and then they'd run a dog through. And I was like,
Seeing if they're dumping.
I'm like, they're looking for somebody because they only did it for like about 30 people, and then all the dogs disappeared. And I was like,
They got a tip on something.
I was like, okay.
It's always funny to go to those countries. Or like the DR. There was local cops in the DR with pistols, and they were dummy corded, but they all had them strung over their back. And so you're just like, you've never drawn that, have you? Like, that doesn't...
So in the movies, that's a comms cable. That is not the dummy cord for your pistol.
Like, I don't know if you knew this, but when your pistol stops right about here, it's gonna be problematic. But fuck, I love flying international, man.
Could be shooting like that cornhole killer.
So funny. Just keep it tucked.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
right.
debate.
And thanks to our Patreon people.
We got a new Patreon, dude.
We do.
Yeah.
Garrett
thank
said,
you.
Fuck a drink, fuck around. He said, bottle service, bitches.
and we
Hell yeah.
appreciate you.
God
We
damn.
appreciate you.
And if you guys want access to our 1-sip synopsis and any other stuff that we put out on there, go join our Patreon. Whether it's a drink or a bottle, whatever it is, we appreciate the hell out of it. It's what allows this shit show to continue.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you guys got anything else?
Just 3 little things, John.
That is. We'll start with Jazz,
Fucking smoke on.
Justin,
Drink on.
and God damn it, boys.
Freedom
Freedom
to
to
fuck
fuck
on.
On.